It's just as simple. I need you to roll your sleeves up and get after it. I need you to roll your sleeves up and get to work. Yeah, you talk a good game. You keep telling everybody what you say you're gonna do. I ain't seen no results. Have you seen any results? No, you're still whining. It's been years. It's been years. Roll your sleeves up, get after it. Roll your sleeves up and get to work. Nothing works unless you do the work. You're a sum total of the actions that you take. And right now, 0 plus 0 is equaling 0. And the math is mathing, but it's not in your favor. Sometimes the best addition is subtraction. Right now, I need you to subtract laziness from your life. I need you to subtract the doggone video game. I need you to subtract not being organized. I need you to subtract not being prepared. I need you to subtract not having a plan and not executing. See, what you fail to realize is when you start adding value to yourself, a funny thing happens. The universe and God starts putting things into place to help you achieve your desired outcomes. That's when it flips, that's when it switches. And the math starts mathing in your favor. And everything changes. It don't just add up. It starts to multiply. It starts to blossom. It starts to bloom. And you find yourself, just because you made the decision to actually do the work, to get uncomfortable, to do something that you've never done before. The definition of insanity is doing the exact same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. I was just having a conversation with somebody. Had found out that they had a warrant out for their arrest. And I'm thinking to myself, how do you find out you had a warrant? You know you did. Anyway, but I digress. Had found that they had a warrant out for their arrest. And they were saying, I'm over jail. And I said, hold on a second. No, you're not over jail because you're doing things that are leading you directly to jail. You get out of it what you put into it. If you're over jail, you're going to stop doing things that will land you in jail. If you're over losing, you're going to do things to stop landing you in a position where you're losing. I tell my basketball girls each and every game, what do we got to do? And you know what they tell me? They say, Coach, we got to make more game-winning plays. I need you to roll up your sleeves and get to work and start making more game-winning plays. Because the things that you're doing right now are leading you to defeat. The things that you're doing right now are leading you to losing. The things that you're doing right now are leading you to suffering. And you're the only person that has the power to change that. And you change that by changing your daily actions. And when you change your daily actions, you'll get different daily outcomes. You keep talking about it. Stop all this talking. Shh. Dip it. Get up, get after it, do the work, let your actions speak. And let somebody see you 6 months from now and look at you and just marvel. They might just be staring at you, and you might be like, what you staring at? Well, something about you has changed. It may not even be your physical appearance. It may just be the aura of you. When people see that you're different, they see that aura first. And then you talk to them and like, you know what, I just made some changes. I just made some adjustments. I just went into the basement and got busy working. That's why you hadn't heard from me, because I made a choice to do the work. I said, I'm gonna roll my sleeves up, and I got busy. I got busy working, and I realized that the demons were lurking, and it put me in a position where I was hurting myself. And I simply set myself up one day. And I said, you know what? Enough is enough. It all starts with me. And I need you to understand that that's the mindset that you have to have. It all starts with you. So my question is, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna keep doing the exact same things over and over again, expecting a different result? Or Are you gonna roll your sleeves up and get busy working? Are you gonna roll your sleeves up and subscribe to different? Sometimes you gotta subscribe to different. And what I mean by that is you just making a choice to do something different than you've done before. So you can get a different result, a different outcome, actually a preferable outcome. So you talk a good game, but the game that you're currently playing is not leading you to next level greatness. The game that you're currently playing is not putting you on a path to that next level, to that high plateau. You got the rules of the game all messed up. Now it's time for you to understand that you can't get a whole bunch out of nothing. Whatever you decide to put into it is exactly what you're gonna get out of it. And I implore you to get up off your hind parts and do. Simply do. I know you don't feel like doing it, but do it anyway. Because once you start doing, the energy will come. You will feel an energy shift, and you'll start doing the work over and over and over again. And let one day turn into 2 days, and 2 days turn into 3 days, and 4 days turn into a week, and a week turns into a month, and a month turns into a year, and before you know it, you arrive. Yes, you arrive. And people look at you like, what took you so long? We knew you had it in you. We knew you could do it. But you wasn't hearing us. You needed the voice of you. Battle of you versus you. You gotta conquer yourself. And once you make the decision to shut down all those negative thoughts, to shut down all those negative voices, and put your dukes up and level up and knock your own self out, die to the old you and birth the new you, you will find yourself succeeding. And don't think for 1 second it's gonna be a 1-round fight, 2-round fight, 1-day fight, 1-week fight. It's gonna be a fight continuously over and over again. And you gotta keep knocking them out each and every time they rear their ugly heads, because they're gonna keep coming. And it's gotta get to the point where you've knocked them out so much, those demons, those negative thoughts, those negative voices, they like, you know what? Just leave that person alone. Because every time we try to tap into our mental, they just shut us down. So it's probably for the best that we move around. And they're 100% right, because you have absolutely no time for that shenanigans. You have no time for that silliness. You out here trying to win. But I can hear you now. With Fri, every time I try, it's so hard. I need you to understand one thing. Pain is part of the investment. Nobody ever said it would be easy. If it was easy, everybody would do it. It's time for you to become that exception. It's time for you to join the 1% club and do the things on a daily basis. Roll your sleeves up and get busy living. For far too long, you've been out here dying. Death to the old you. It's time for the rebirth of you. And the rebirth only happens if you push and you push and you push, and out comes the new you. Roll your sleeves up, because it's gonna take everything you got for you to get where you want. Stop talking. Get busy doing. Shh. Go to work right now. Get to work right now. Roll your sleeves up. Whatever it is you need to do, you know you've been putting it off forever. Stop killing off your dreams. And also, stop listening to dream killers. Never, ever, ever let somebody who let their dream die kill yours. Because the resilient mindset never gives in or concedes. It makes the necessary adjustments and executes the new game plan until it succeeds. Roll your sleeves up and get busy doing what they want, so the day will come and you have what they don't.